Hi guys, this is DinoSasha here, and welcome back to another review. And today we're going to take a look at the figure. It is the Papo 2006 Red Deer Stag. Now, red deer is one of the largest deer species that lives throughout the Europe. The male species called the stag, while the female called the doe or hind. Now, size-wise, those deer can be large animals, or maybe could be. A stag can size up to 175 to 250 centimeters, 69 to 98 inches long on the nose, while weighs over 160 to 240 kilograms, or 350 to 530 pounds, while females around 160 to 210 centimeters, 63 to 83 inches long, and weigh up to 120 to 170 pounds. While it could be the reason, since they belong in a member of the family, red deer is one of the largest species of deer in Europe and the largest land mammal in United Kingdom. Although the antlers only produce on males, while females doesn't. Also, female red deer can bleat, while the males on the other hand can roar. And also, they have divided by different species, like the Norwegian, the Barbary, or any other species. The herbivores mainly eat plants, and they also introduced any other continent, including from Australia, New Zealand, United States, Canada, Peru, Uruguay, and Argentina. Now, let's talk about the sculpt of this majestic deer. Now, this deer is very gorgeous, now I'm gonna say. It's a pure looking animal. I mean, it's the only mammal could have lived in United Kingdom because it's one of the largest land mammal in United Kingdom. Well, the moose is the largest cervid in the world, which I might digress. This is a very good looking deer. So, very gorgeous. Now, let's talk about the pose. It's actually a standing pose to show off the dominance, or attracting mates with these antlers. Although antlers is a branch-like horn, not gonna lie, but they're still mammals nonetheless. Now, I only like the details because they have putting a lot of it in the way, so it might not be the case at anything. Now, let's talk about something a bit odd. It's the color scheme. The color scheme on that mammal is more realistic because they are based on the real-life deer's colors, which it may look a bit original. So, it might be serious, but still is an animal nonetheless. It's just a very good to look at, and especially the head of the deer. And since the deer did have a face, although the antlers, which is a male, not gonna say, and all of the body is especially good, and it looks great. Now, I wanted to know about, it's very nice to add the deer in the collection, but it could be the reason what it is for a deer like that. Anyways, in case how big it is, so let's give this deer a measure. Just from the length, from tip of the leg, always tip of the snout, we're looking at about 4 inches, and which is only at about, is around as 9.5 centimeters, and the height on top of the antler, we're looking at about 5 inches, and which is only at about is literally 12.5 centimeters. For comparison, I'm gonna bring up another relative of the red deer, and that is a Safari Ltd 2015 bull moose. Now, moose is actually the largest deer in the world and the tallest member of the species. Now, this Papo version is way taller than the moose and a bit larger, but consider that the moose is actually the top king of the deers. Although it could be the reason why the moose is called the bull, because it's produced by cows or something. And while the deer, on the other hand, is a stag, which means only the deer could have a name on it. And so, the moose is just a generic animal nonetheless, which is a very good looking nonetheless though. Anyways, for the rating, I'm just gonna give it a 8.5 out of 10. Although the design looks great, but it still is a old stylish, but it was. People might review it as a kind of a beautiful mammal it was, so it might just give some an opinion, but I do believe this is a majestic mammal nonetheless. It could be nonetheless indeed, since it's a herbivore, mainly eat plants, but everyone suggests that the deers can be friendly. They become dangerous if provoked, although herbivores can become violent if they threatened. So that makes sense about that. If you know about this figure, let me know in the comments is what you think of this majestic stag. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and click the bell for notifications so you'll never miss the video, and leave a comments below, and I'll see you for another review about Schleich 2022 Emperor Scorpion. Goodbye everyone, see you all next time.